Right, it's been a long time since I've done one of these. You'll have to bear with me. I was conscious in my last lot of videos I said a lot. There's a bit of a gap fill, so I'll try not to. I'm down Blackpool Sands today, very busy. Obviously summer, I'll give you a little peek. See them all down there and all down there. So I might have to wait a little while till some people clear off and then crack on, but I'll set up in the meantime obviously and wait until there's a bit of space. In terms of fishing today, I've bought some little sardines just in case the mackerel show up. All I'll do is put a little pop-up on like a three-way swivel, fire out and see if we can pick up some mackerel. Bought some squid. Sometimes you get the occasional huss show up down here at any time of year. And then I bought frozen crab for smooth hounds. Obviously they're in this time of year, just dependent on spider crab situation really, but we'll see how we go. In terms of rigs and reels, yeah, I've just done an in terms of rigs and reels, I've got 10 fathom cast specials of Aerovast £20 on, and it'll be pulleys. If I'm using crab, I'll just one hook them, and then if I'm going with squid and fish, I'll pen or pulley them to just keep the bigger bait out. I think I'm gonna have problems with swimmers because I've already got one right in front of me on the beach, but I'll keep you posted how I get on. I'm just gonna set up and we'll go from there. I'm set up, so what I'll do now is just give you a bit of a run through my gear. In terms of rigs, I'll just have loads of these. So I've probably got 30 of these made up. Obviously all different rigs. So I've got pulleys, pulley droppers, pennel pulleys, non-pennel pulleys, clip downs, whatever you need. Just loads of them all stacked up in the garage. So what I normally do is have them all racked out, have a bucket of leads, and then all I do is go in the garage, grab what you need, chuck it in your box, and boff, you're gone. Reels wise, the old 10 fathom casting special there, so I've got a pair on here. If you see that, Aerovast Sport, £70 Ultra Flex. Obviously you've got a little thummy there, so if the lead knot comes in, it don't hurt. Halfway up the rod there, I don't know if you see that, it's like rough. It's like bat handle, so I've got a blue one on the other rod there, so obviously when you pendulum in, you can have your higher rod up and get a better perch on the rod, especially if it's wet. And then obviously here, it's your pulley with 6 ounce lead and Gemini splashdown. Beach is still quite busy. Randomly just bumped into my hairdresser, and I live an hour away, and he just rocked up on the beach, bit weird. Bit of bait elastic, I'll go with the Baytex Tronics Pro, it's quite good. The one in the test tube's a pain in the ass. If it goes in, you've lost it. Nice pair of scissors, as long as they're sharp, they're all good. That's about it really. So I'll have a few chucks, get the line bedded in because I've re-spooled all my reels, and get a bait in, hopefully get a fish in. Fingers crossed. I'll let you know how I get on. One mackerel. And there we go. Beautiful little fish. You see the colours, I'll bring it into the light a little bit. Stunning. It's got a nice blue back on him. Beauty. Let's stick a pop-up on now. See if I can get some bigger ones. All I got is the little oh, if I drop them, little beads there, three-way swivel, bit like your what you use for wrasse or hussing or whatever. Set one of them up, plonk out on the bottom. I'll leave one out for a smooth hound with crab and see if I can pull out a bigger mackerel to weigh in for the club comp there. Fingers crossed. If I get a big one, I'll let you know. Just so you know what I'm talking about. So pop-up rig, lead, good length of line there, a couple of feet. Just goes to a freeway there. Send these onto the snood. Again, good length, and then one small hook and 2 pop-ups. Then I've got a little kink in the line there that stops them. So what it'll do, come back here, your lead will be down. You'll see, hopefully, your bait will pop up. You sit up in the water column there, so you'll be a few feet off the bottom. What I tend to find with a pop-up is, you'll pick out a bigger size of a mackerel because they're deeper, whereas the little joeys, if you're feathering or whatever, sit up higher in the water column. You can get some nice ones off the bottom. And that's where I tend to pick up the ones over a pound. So get a nice silver bit of the belly on here to make him nice and shiny, and then I'll hopefully catch a bigger one. But fingers crossed, see how the fishing goes. There you go, imperfect miniature smooth hound, £3-ish maybe. Some peeler crab on a pulley. There's having a little woof woof. Let's get him back and hopefully mum and dad come along. just in case you wonder what the bait's like. Obviously it's a bit dark now, so if I angle that down, just one little crab there, bit of elastic, and one 4.0 Sakuma Manta extra poking out. Got that bit of shell out there. Nothing special, literally just that, and get out as far as I can, and then hopefully something bigger comes along. I don't know if you can see me that well here. Welcome to my humble cart. So that's obviously the end of the session. Look, would I do anything different? Yeah, I'd have probably gone to an estuary and gone for a bream and taken some lug and some live crab. It's a tiny tide, so it's like 2 metre low and then 4 high, so it's literally tide range about 2 metres. The water didn't move. We got there, the water didn't move at all. I went with 2 lads from work, Jules and Sean. So Jules had a few mackerel on feathers in like later evening, just before it got a bit dimsy. Sean had a bass, and then I just had that little smooth ounce, probably about 3.5, maybe 4 pound, and that was it. And that was it for the whole night. So blitz through a load of crab, and they blitz through prawns, sand eel, squid, bluey, tried all sorts of baits. But if the fish ain't there, then we're not catching. Seal obviously popped along and said hello a couple of times, did it while we were mackerel, and then it was back just before we packed up. Before we've had enough. It's 20 past 1 in the morning now. I got there about 7, so I've given it a good stint. And I mean, we haven't had a great summer. We've had a lot of wet weather and stuff, so it's been pretty poor, which I think doesn't really help the fishing down our way. I went up the channel the other week and Phil had a nice fish, but other than that, I just haven't had time to get out, or I've been on holiday. But hopefully I can get a bit of videoage. I won't just video me sat there with the rods or try and teach people to suck eggs. Like, if you want to know what a pulley rig is, drop me a message, or if you don't know something, then just ask. I'm cool with that. But I won't do 20-minute long, 25-minute long videos. Got plans next week for Chesil to go for a sole or a black bream, but hopefully the fishing then's a bit better. Got a bit of bad weather coming this weekend, I think, so hopefully that gives it a good stir up and like brings the fishing a bit to life for the summer, because it should be a lot better than it is. A bit poop. Obviously appreciate you watching. Obviously there's content from previous, which is probably 2 years old, and then I'll try and get a bit more up now as winter comes on. There's some good fishing due in the next month or 2, so hopefully we'll get some small eyes, and then we'll get some fawnies, do a bit of a whiting bash, flounder bash, and all that sort of stuff. So if that's stuff you're interested in, just obviously give me a like and subscribe to the channel. The only thing I want to say is, obviously, if I ever made it to the dizzy heights of monetization on YouTube, which I'm a million miles away, so I'm not expected to do that, but if I ever do, what I'll do with the stuff that I get from that is I'll run free comps or something, so subscribers will win stuff. I'll do it on Facebook with my page, so when I hit so many followers on the page, I'll speak to the likes of Sakuma, and see if I can get some goodies and do a giveaway. And Matt's kindly donated some lures for a Facebook giveaway I'm doing at the minute, so I'll do things like that for subscribers, because you watch the videos, you're the ones that make it worth doing. Do you know what I mean? I do it for a bit of sport. I like fishing, I quite like doing the video side of it as well. It's quite interesting, do you know what I mean? So on a Sunday morning or whatever, I'll sit there and string a video together and have a little play with the tech. But look, if you enjoy it, drop me a like and subscribe, really appreciate it. I'll try and actually get some better fish, so it's worth watching, because I might as well just add a dogfish, do you know what I mean? So, but until next time, take care.